Have you ever wondered how people actually land those real, legitimate work-from-home jobs while so many others get stuck scrolling through scams and fake listings? That's exactly what you're about to learn today. Because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to get your first work-from-home job, even if you have zero experience, no fancy degree, and no idea where to start. Let's begin. Number 1. Understand what work from home really means. When people hear work from home, they often imagine sitting in pajamas with coffee while money magically rolls in. But real remote work is still work. You're trading time and skills for money, just from a different location. There are two main types of work from home jobs. The first type is remote employment. That means you work for a company just like any office employee would, but you do it from your home. The second type is freelance or self-employed work. That means you choose clients or projects, set your own hours, and manage your workload. For example, a company like Amazon hires remote customer service representatives, while a freelancer might do graphic design on Fiverr. Understanding this difference helps you figure out what kind of work lifestyle fits you best. Number 2. Know why companies hire remote workers. You might think companies only want experienced professionals sitting in fancy offices. But the truth is, businesses save money by hiring remote workers. They don't need to rent extra office space, pay for electricity, or even provide snacks in the break room. Plus, studies show remote workers are often more productive because they face fewer distractions and less commuting stress. That's why companies of all sizes, from startups to Fortune 500 giants, are opening more remote roles than ever before. So yes, there's room for you too. Number 3. Identify the skills you already have. Many beginners believe they have no skills, but that's rarely true. If you've ever answered emails, helped customers, written social media posts, or organized files, you already have skills companies pay for. Start by writing down everything you can do: typing, communication, Microsoft Word, social media, data entry, customer service, or sales. Even being fluent in English is valuable for customer-facing remote jobs. For example, virtual assistant roles often require organization and communication skills. If you've ever helped someone manage their schedule, that's experience you can use. The goal here is to match what you already know with what companies are hiring for. Number 4. Choose your path. Now that you know your strengths, it's time to decide what kind of remote job suits you best. If you like stability, look for full-time remote jobs where you're an employee. If you prefer flexibility, explore freelance work where you set your schedule and workload. Here are some beginner-friendly options: customer service representative, data entry clerk, online tutor, virtual assistant, transcriptionist, freelance writer, and social media manager. For example, if you enjoy helping people, customer service jobs are great. If you love words, writing or transcription might be perfect. Don't pick what sounds cool. Pick what feels natural to you. Number 5. Create a simple resume that works online. You don't need a fancy design or long career history to impress employers. You just need clarity. Your resume should highlight your skills, not just your past job titles. Write a short summary at the top saying who you are, what you're good at, and the kind of remote job you want. Use action words like organized, managed, supported, created. For example, instead of saying worked in an office, say handled customer inquiries and managed client records using Excel. That sounds professional and shows value. If you've done any unpaid work, like helping a friend's business online, include that too. Experience is experience. Number 6. Build a simple online presence. In today's world, employers often Google your name before calling you. So make it easy for them to find something professional. You can start with a clean LinkedIn profile. Add your photo, skills, and a short headline like remote virtual assistant or freelance customer support. If you want to go further, create a free portfolio site on platforms like Wix or Notion showing examples of your work, like writing samples or screenshots of spreadsheets you've organized. Even a basic profile helps you stand out. Remember, people hire people they can trust. Number 7. Start searching on legitimate job sites. This is where most beginners go wrong. They search work-from-home jobs on random websites and fall into scam traps. Stick to trusted sources. Sites like Indeed, LinkedIn Jobs, Remote.co, FlexJobs, and We Work Remotely list verified opportunities. If you're looking for freelance projects, check Upwork, Fiverr, or Freelancer. Always be careful with listings that sound too good to be true. For example, if a company says, make $5,000 a week, no experience required, just pay a small registration fee, that's a scam. A real employer pays you, not the other way around. Number 8. Learn how to write a great application. When applying for a remote job, your cover letter matters more than you think. Keep it short and focused. Tell them why you're interested, what you can bring, and how you can help them. Here's a simple formula. I noticed your company needs a remote assistant who can manage tasks efficiently. I've worked on similar projects where I organized schedules, handled communication, and ensured deadlines were met. I'd love to bring that same reliability to your team. That short message tells the employer you understand their needs and have real value to offer. Avoid generic phrases like, I'm a fast learner, or I'm passionate. Everyone says that. Show proof through examples. Number 9. Prepare for the online interview. Once you apply, expect a video interview. It's not as scary as it sounds. Most companies use Zoom or Google Meet. They'll ask basic questions like, why do you want to work remotely? Or, tell me about a time you handled a challenge. Practice your answers out loud. Dress neatly, even if it's just the upper half of your body. Make sure your background looks tidy and your camera angle is good. Smile. Confidence makes a big difference on camera. If they ask about experience you don't have, say something like, I haven't done that exact task yet, but I'm eager to learn and I've handled similar things before. That shows honesty and adaptability. Number 10. Set up your work environment. Once you get the job, you'll need a proper workspace. It doesn't have to be fancy. A quiet corner, a stable internet connection, and a comfortable chair are enough. If possible, use a headset to keep audio clear during calls. Keep distractions low, no TV or background noise. And remember, time management becomes your new best friend. Use tools like Google Calendar or Trello to plan your day. Working from home gives you freedom, but also responsibility. You're the boss of your time. Number 11. Keep learning and growing. The remote world changes fast. New tools, software, and skills appear every few months. If you want to keep getting better jobs, keep learning. You can take free online courses on Coursera, Skillshare, or YouTube. For example, learning Microsoft Excel or Canva design can instantly make you more valuable. One extra skill can sometimes double your income. For instance, if you're a virtual assistant who also knows basic bookkeeping, you can charge higher rates. Growth never stops once you're inside this world. Number 12. Avoid common mistakes. Here are a few traps many beginners fall into. Number 1. Applying randomly without reading job details. Always check requirements before applying. Number 2. Giving up after a few rejections. It's normal to send 20 or 30 applications before landing your first offer. Number 3. Working for free for experience. Unless it's a short test task, never work full projects for free. And number 4. Failing to communicate professionally. Always reply politely, meet deadlines, and deliver on promises. That's how you build trust and repeat work. Every mistake is a lesson, but avoiding them saves you months of frustration. Number 13. Start small, build big. Your first remote job might not be your dream job, and that's okay. Maybe it's a $12 per hour customer service role. That's your entry ticket. Once you gain experience, you can move up fast. Many freelancers who started small now earn over $50,000 per year working from home. The secret? Consistency. Keep showing up, improving, and networking. Opportunities will find you. Remember, your first job isn't the finish line. It's the starting point. Number 14. Learn to spot scams early. Scammers love targeting beginners who are desperate to find remote work. They'll post fake job listings, ask for training fees, or promise huge pay for little work. Here's the golden rule. If someone asks you to pay money to get hired, it's not a real job. Real companies never charge applicants. Also, be careful about sharing personal details like your bank account or ID until you've confirmed the company's legitimacy. A quick Google search of the company name plus the word scam can save you from big trouble. When in doubt, trust your gut. If it feels fishy, walk away. Number 15. Practice communication skills. When you work from home, Your communication happens mostly through chat, email, and video calls. That means how you write and speak can make or break your success. Practice writing clear, short emails that sound polite and professional. Use proper grammar and avoid slang in work messages. Also, learn to listen carefully during meetings. It shows respect and helps you avoid mistakes. For example, if a client says, "I need this done by Friday," repeat it back to confirm. "Got it. I'll deliver it by Friday." That simple habit builds reliability, which is priceless in remote jobs. Number 16. Set realistic income expectations. Many people expect to make thousands of dollars in their first month of remote work. The truth is, your first few weeks might be slower as you learn the ropes. But that's okay. Focus on building your foundation first. Start small, gain experience, and increase your rates or salary gradually. For example, a beginner freelance writer might start at $10 per article, but later earn $50 or more as their skills improve. Growth takes time, but it always comes with consistency. Number 17. Create a daily routine that works. One of the biggest challenges of working from home is discipline. Without a boss watching, it's easy to oversleep or lose focus. Build a routine that supports productivity. Wake up at the same time every day, dress comfortably, and set clear working hours. Schedule breaks to stretch or grab a snack. Even small habits, like starting your day with a to-do list, help you stay on track. Consistency builds professionalism, even when nobody's watching. Number 18. Learn basic tech tools. Most remote jobs rely on simple digital tools to keep teams connected. Learning them in advance gives you a huge advantage. Familiarize yourself with apps like Zoom, Google Drive, Slack, and Trello. These tools help with communication, task management, and file sharing. You can find free tutorials on YouTube for each of them. When you already know the basics, you'll look confident in interviews and perform better on the job. Number 19. Build relationships online. Remote work doesn't mean working alone forever. In fact, networking online can open doors to better jobs and collaborations. Join Facebook groups, LinkedIn communities, or Reddit forums for remote workers. Engage in conversations, share tips, and ask for advice. For example, people often post job leads or referrals in these communities. You might find your next client or employer just by helping someone out. Connections matter, even in a digital world. Number 20. Track your progress and wins. When you work remotely, you don't have a boss telling you how great you're doing. So, it's your job to track your own progress. Create a folder or document where you record every project, feedback, and compliment you get. This success file helps you update your resume, negotiate better pay, or show proof of work to future employers. For example, if a client says, "You did an amazing job," save that message. Over time, these small wins build a strong professional reputation. Number 21. Stay motivated through challenges. Working from home can sometimes feel lonely or unmotivating. You might miss the buzz of an office or the casual talks with coworkers. That's completely normal. Find what keeps you energized, like playing soft background music, setting mini goals, or rewarding yourself after finishing a task. Also, remember why you started this journey: flexibility, comfort, and control over your time. When days get tough, remind yourself that every successful remote worker once felt the same way. Number 22. Upgrade your equipment when possible. You don't need a fancy setup to begin, but as you grow, better tools make a difference. A faster laptop, noise-canceling headphones, or a second monitor can improve your efficiency. Think of these as investments in your career. Even a small ergonomic chair can protect your back from long working hours. Better tools equal better performance, and clients notice that. Number 23. Manage your taxes and payments. If you're freelancing, it's your responsibility to track income and handle taxes. Keep a simple record of who paid you, how much, and when. You can use tools like Google Sheets or apps like QuickBooks to stay organized. When tax season arrives, you'll thank yourself for keeping things neat. Also, use safe payment methods like PayPal, Payoneer, or direct deposit. Avoid sharing sensitive details on unverified sites. Your financial safety matters just as much as your work. Number 24. Build a portfolio of results. Employers love seeing proof, not promises. A portfolio shows what you can actually do. It could be writing samples, design work, spreadsheets, or even screenshots of customer reviews. You can host it on free platforms like Google Drive, Notion, or Behance. For example, if you're a social media manager, show before and after results of an account you improved. Your portfolio becomes your silent salesperson. It speaks for you even when you're asleep. Number 25. Stay professional, even at home. It's tempting to work in pajamas or skip schedules when nobody's watching. But professionalism doesn't depend on location. It's a mindset. Be punctual, meet deadlines, and deliver quality work. Always communicate respectfully with clients and teammates. Professional behavior builds trust, and trust leads to repeat opportunities. Your home is your new office. Treat it that way. Getting your first work from home job is not luck. It's a system. You find your skills, choose a path, build a simple profile, apply smartly, and keep improving. Soon you'll realize you don't need to chase office jobs anymore. You've built freedom right from your own home. So tell me in the comments, what kind of work from home job do you dream of doing first?